What if I told you aliens may not be aliens at all? What if those black-eyed creatures people keep talking about are actually humans, but from the future? Sounds crazy, right? Well, today I gathered some of the craziest alien theories on the internet. Whether they are true or completely nonsense, I honestly don't care, because just the possibility of these theories being real gives me a weird feeling. And trust me, some of them are genuinely disturbing. So don't skip. Watch till the end and decide for yourself. What if everything we believed about aliens is pointing us in the wrong direction? For decades, humanity has looked toward the stars, believing extraterrestrials must come from distant planets, galaxies, and unknown worlds. But what if the truth is much closer? What if aliens aren't coming from above, but from below, deep inside the oceans? This is the alien ocean theory. According to this theory, extraterrestrials may not simply visit Earth. They may already be hiding here in secret underwater bases hidden beneath the deepest parts of our oceans. And strangely, this idea might sound crazy at first. Why would an advanced civilization choose the ocean? Simple. Because it's the perfect hiding place. Think about it. Humans have mapped planets millions of kilometers away, yet more than 80% of Earth's oceans remain unexplored. That means there are massive regions of this planet we know almost nothing about. Entire landscapes hidden in complete darkness, places humans have barely reached. Now here's where the theory becomes unsettling. Some people ask a strange question. Why did humanity become so obsessed with space before fully understanding our own oceans? And this is where people bring up NASA. Many conspiracy believers claim that before focusing heavily on space exploration, scientists were deeply interested in ocean research. Some even believe certain deep-sea discoveries may have frightened researchers, leading humanity to suddenly focus more on looking outward instead of downward. And then come the witnesses. For decades, fishermen, Navy personnel, sailors, and people living near coastlines have reported something disturbing. Bright objects moving over the ocean at impossible speeds, glowing lights suddenly diving beneath the water, crafts appearing to emerge directly from the sea as if they had been hiding there the entire time. And here's the terrifying part. Some reports describe these objects moving underwater faster than submarines without slowing down, without creating the resistance normal technology should face. Which raises a disturbing question. If something can move through water at impossible speeds, is it really human technology? Or is there something else sharing this planet with us? Something ancient, something hidden, something watching from beneath the ocean, while humanity keeps looking at the sky. So tell me, if aliens were real, would you be more afraid of them coming from space, or discovering they were already here the whole time? Now this next theory honestly feels much more terrifying, because after hearing this, you might start wondering, what if aliens were never coming from space? What if UFOs and aliens aren't actually extraterrestrials at all? Then where are they from? Another dimension. Yes, this theory suggests aliens exist in a completely different dimension, but at the exact same place we are in right now. Sounds impossible? Think about it like this. Imagine humans exist on one channel, and these beings exist on another. Normally, neither side can see each other. But sometimes, something goes wrong. A glitch, a brief disturbance in reality, and for just a moment, both worlds overlap. According to this theory, that is exactly what people call a UFO sighting. And strangely enough, this theory actually explains something very weird about UFOs. For decades, people have reported the same impossible thing: UFOs appearing out of nowhere, hovering silently, and then suddenly disappearing within seconds. Since childhood, many of us were told, maybe they're moving faster than light. But this theory says something completely different. What if they never moved at impossible speed at all? What if the connection simply disappeared, almost like reality fixed itself? The glitch ended, and suddenly, whatever we were seeing vanished, gone. Not because it escaped, but because we were no longer able to see it. And honestly, that thought feels disturbing. Because if they can sometimes appear to us, what if we sometimes appear to them too? Think about it. Maybe, somewhere, in another reality, another civilization is confused after seeing strange flying machines suddenly appear in their skies. Our airplanes, our helicopters. Maybe humans are the unexplained mystery in their world. And if dimensions truly exist, who's to say there aren't civilizations living beside us right now, close enough to exist in the same place, but separated by something we still don't understand? And maybe the reason this theory feels so terrifying is because it quietly reminds us of one thing: you may not be as alone as you think. What if we completely misunderstood aliens? I know, when we hear the word alien, we imagine spaceships, glowing lights, giant black eyes, and creatures from another planet. But what if I told you some people believe aliens were never extraterrestrials at all? What if they are something humanity has feared for thousands of years, just with a different name? Demons. Sounds crazy. Stay with me, because this theory gets disturbing very quickly. Think about this for a second. Before UFOs became popular, before Area 51, before people started reporting alien abductions, every culture already had stories about strange beings. Beings that appeared suddenly. Beings that manipulated people. Beings that whispered, watched, and disappeared. Ancient civilizations called them spirits, demons, entities, watchers. Today, some people think we simply renamed them aliens. And honestly, when you compare the stories, the similarities feel weird. Let me explain. People who claim they experienced alien abductions often describe something terrifying. They wake up unable to move, a strange presence in the room, fear so intense they can barely breathe, shadow-like figures standing nearby, lost time, strange dreams, sometimes even messages inside their heads. Now here's the creepy part. For centuries, people describing demonic encounters said almost the exact same thing. Paralysis, fear, strange beings near the bed, whispers, missing time, a feeling that something intelligent was watching them. Different century, different explanation, almost the same experience. Coincidence? Or are humans simply interpreting the same phenomenon differently depending on the time period? Think about this. Hundreds of years ago, nobody knew what spaceships were. So if a strange being appeared in the sky, people called it an angel, spirit, or demon. Today, we live in a technological world, so now we call it an alien. And here's where the theory becomes uncomfortable. Some researchers and religious thinkers believe these beings may intentionally change how they appear to humans. In ancient times, religious visions. Today, advanced extraterrestrials. Same fear, same mystery, different costume. But then a terrifying question appears. Why? If they are real, what do they want? Some believe they are observers, some believe they manipulate humanity, and some think they feed on fear itself. Now, before you call this theory nonsense, there's something strange you should know. Even today, many UFO witnesses describe experiences that sound less like science and more like something deeply psychological, almost spiritual. Fear that feels unnatural, voices, missing memories, a feeling that something was inside their mind. So now the real question becomes, are aliens truly visitors from another planet? Or have humans been encountering the same mysterious beings for thousands of years and simply giving them new names? Aliens? Or something far older? What do you think? What if aliens aren't actually from another planet? What if they're from another timeline, from the same planet Earth? Yes, this theory says aliens are actually humans too, just slightly evolved. At first, this sounds ridiculous, but then people started noticing something strange. If you really observe the way many people describe aliens, they actually look oddly human. 2 arms, 2 legs, human-like faces, just different. Bigger heads, larger eyes, thin, weak bodies, almost like humanity changed after thousands or even millions of years of evolution. And honestly, it kind of makes sense. Humans are already changing. Less physical work, more screens, more artificial intelligence. Technology evolving faster than ever before. So what if future humans eventually become something that no longer even looks fully human? Now, here's where this theory becomes even stranger. Years ago, a strange video went viral online. In it, an alleged alien interview claimed something disturbing, that they were not from another planet. They were from the future. And according to the story, they supposedly came back to warn us about something humanity has feared for decades: artificial intelligence. Not in the futuristic fairy tale way many people imagine, but something much darker, something that could completely change human civilization. Now, whether that video is real or fake, nobody knows, but it raised one terrifying question. Why are they coming back? Some believe they are here to study their ancestors. But if all history already exists, why return to this exact period? Did something happen in the future? Did humanity lose its own history? Others believe they came to prevent extinction. And honestly, this theory feels strangely possible. Because right now, humanity is changing faster than ever before. Artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, technology replacing human effort day by day. And some even believe future humans can no longer reproduce naturally, forcing them to return to the past. Whether this theory is true or complete nonsense, one thing is hard to ignore. We may be much closer to creating this future than we think. But what do you think?